the subtle stuff that I'm trying to capture isn't so much sadness or anything that's really graphic like that. It's more of like internal dialogue that's happening, and it's not really showing maybe on the physical way. It's not like happy or classic really broad structural visuals that illustrate that concept. But I'm looking for basically internal battles. That's what I would call it. It's like I have a conflict in here, but I can't show the conflict to the person I'm interacting with. So maybe in film it happens all the time where maybe someone finds out a piece of information like they've been cheated on or something like that, but they don't know that person doesn't know it yet, and they're inside and it's all just crushing them and doing all these weird things to them, to their heart is breaking, but their face has to maintain that structure of they don't know and I can't let them know. Like that kind of stuff that's just going on behind the scenes that's almost, it's too hard to even communicate visually, because you either have had to feel that feeling and then be able to track what your eyes are doing, what your muscles in your face are doing, these little tiny signs that illustrate that stuff, or you have to have a really amazing actor to study. And that's, personally, I haven't felt a lot of those feelings, so sometimes when I go to there, I have to really look at some films that I really respect some of the sequences or that they move me in, where I'm like, wow, that was so complex, or that was so multi-tiered in the performance that person was doing. There's so many things going on in their face that I could never tell you. I couldn't put on a piece of paper and say like, their left ventricle dilated 6 feet and then their cheek cramped up. It's too hard to explain, but when you can study their stuff and you can almost see what their eyes are doing, and while a new thought came into their head, or they're trying to hide something through a small shudder or a glance, and like that kind of stuff, it's study. I mean, that's like high level class. And films are full of it. There's some really great performances out there that I would like to be able to create something like that in a film someday, And so I think it's the multi-tiered performance, it's the internal battle, it's the show and the hide, all that stuff going together is I want to be able to do that. It's just like and I know it's hard. So I don't know how I'm going to do it, but that's what I want to try. I want to get there someday.